What is going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on DTWJ Life. Hope you're all having a great day. And right now I'm about to get into the general reading for all signs for the North Node during August 2019. How you doing? Hope you're all doing well. At the end of this video, or at the end of the sign that I'm reading for, your sign, if you feel so compelled to, feel free to drift over to my Patreon page. I'm going to be leaving free content for followers, and there's also the option to sign up for monthly personal readings plus other benefits along with that every single month. Okay? All right, wonderful. So let's get started. If I don't look directly at you, it's because I got something in front of me. Okay. There we go. We're going to start out with Aries. Okay. I'm not picking anything up at the moment, so that's probably why I'm quiet. Yep, it's okay. I don't like talking just to fill up airspace. I'm not that type of person. I actually find it annoying. And here I am doing it. Let's go on for Aries. North Node, August. Thank you. Okay. First card coming up is, seems like some of you are neglecting the fact that Jupiter is retrograding up until September, which calls you to focus on your pragmatics and less on expansion. This is why nothing had been planted as of yet. Maybe some of you are overspending instead of investing or saving. Yep, it definitely focuses on expansion because you have Jupiter here conjuncting Ascension. Yeah, you got to be able to scale out so that you can move up or ascend in any which shape or form it is that you are focusing on. This says, I'm controlling the uncontrollable. Do not be ignorant of me. Be on your guard. Things are a little bit out of your control right now, but it's potentially because of the fact that you were in control and you kind of dropped the ball on it a little bit. So time to pick it back up and start dribbling. Third card coming up is Daughter of Water upright, triple moon action happening here. This is actually quite beautiful. You also have Uranus, which to me, with your situation, means you kind of have to look at the bigger picture. You have to look at what else is available instead of what you're looking at. Only because if you stay to just what you're looking at, it'll be a heck of a lot harder to save money. Yeah, that could kind of be a cause for issue. And I am looking at that pragmatically since the emphasis is on the Jupiter retrograde, along with the fact that we're dealing with the North Node energy in Cancer. The energy of Cancer calls you to really look at your savings and start to build on those more. Taurus, you're up. What is going on for Taurus? As soon as I said that, I'm like, Taurus! Alright. Something's weak here. You're giving more than what you're receiving. Damn. Fade upright again. Something's out of your control. But everything is happening in perfect balance. Okay. Got it. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes. There's something that is not being worked on. And it could be outside of you or inside of you. I love that I said that, because this says what you see outside of you, you see inside of you. It is visible and it is your garment, right? So it can kind of be you internalizing something that you see outside of you most of the time, all the time, that's kind of weakening you. Maybe something that you're that you conceded to give to that maybe you should not have, which is leading things to become a little bit out of control. Again, this says, I'm controlling the uncontrollable. Do not be ignorant of me. Be on your guard. It absolutely, ouch. Okay, things are a little bit out of control right now. Perhaps because you gave a little bit more than you should have to a specific situation. Focusing on pragmatics again, everything in good balance. Interesting. Coming in twofold. So this is definitely between you and another person. Another person who is significant in your life. Does not have to mean a romantic partner, although it could. Somebody who's significant in your life you've been giving more to than you should. So do a little bit of a reverse on that. Gently explain to them, listen, I don't have it now. There are other things that need my attention. Other things that I have been building on that maybe you're unaware of that I kind of have to tend to at the moment. So it's nothing personal. I just have to go and take care of that now. I would say that that's solved relatively easy. Sorry about that. Hold on. Okay, and we are on Gemini. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Okay. All right. This may not be for all of you, or it may just be how you perceive things. You're getting 4 cards. I'm not playing favorites. It just is what it is. It comes out. Victory in ambition inverted. Number 7, which is, if you think about the houses, the 7th house is Libra. Things are not exactly balanced because somebody is lacking ambition. It could be you or somebody else who lives within your household. And because of this, it's very hard to scale out, to expand on something, to make something work. Okay, work is the key word here because clay is the card of work. 4 of coins or 4 of pentacles. It's all about work. Something is not working or functioning properly. However, a change to that is going to be arriving soon. Probably because you're going to be putting your foot down. You have Neptune conjuncting North Node here. Absolutely, because, you're thinking along the lines of, we're supposed to be expanding, Jupiter. We're supposed to be expanding on something, but we're not doing it, and it's not working. Why? We've been dreaming of this specific thing to make it work. Let me lend some direction to this, even if I gotta put my foot down. Okay, then, ending this. Wind upright, which is another 7 card. Very interesting, huh? Kind of does an Othello, like from the beginning to the end of that storyline right here. Yeah, you're rising above all any and all drama. Okay, that may be causing the holdup, that may be causing the lack of expansion, the lack of working on something, and you're putting your foot down saying enough drama. Okay, this has to stop, and we have to start functioning like human beings in order to get things accomplished here, because they're not going to accomplish themselves, are they? No, they're not. You're kind of saying it that way because, like, you don't want to yell, you don't want to be angry. Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it? Like, you want to try so hard to be so freaking patient about it. God. Okay. No, it is not easy. Like, especially if you're dealing with children, if you have children, or you watch, you look after children on a regular basis, and, things aren't exactly working the way that they should be, like, especially if they're not your children. You want to be extra gentle with them, so you're not going to blow up. You're not going to get all dramatic about it, but you are going to make your point. I had to mention that. Cancer. The sign who is in the North Node. Yes. In August of 2019. What is going on? That's the first card. Okay. Let's see what else is cooking. Good looking. Oh boy. Alright, that explains it. 4 cards again. Yikes. Okay, Gemini and Cancer are getting 4 cards this month for the North Node reading. First card coming up for Cancer is Tower and Survival Upright. The majority of you may be in survival mode right now, whether that is emotionally, financially, or both. Could be that type of situation that says, hear me, learn from my word, you who know me, I am the union and the dissolution. If it is a financial issue and people are involved in the lack of finances, something about that is going to crumble. It's going to be torn away from you. It's going to be painful because you thought that you could rely on it, but you can't. Truth of the matter is that the universe has a way of taking things away from you because we could be so freaking stubborn and hold on to stuff until like long after it's not working. Like, we are so bad at, like, say, like, if you're an investor and you get emotional instead of remaining objective, like, the get out before it goes down game is so bad on your end. Like, damn. Second card coming in. Watch out. Watch out. Pluto's retrograding up until October, which denotes the fact that people could potentially become more dangerous. There's also an emphasis of avoiding dangerous people if and when possible. This is an unhealthy desire coming out of those dangerous people, or even if it's an unhealthy desire that like comes out of yourself because you may be lacking finances and you're thinking to yourself, well, what if I get desperate and I do this one thing just once, and a dangerous situation or person shows up to show you that's not the answer, and you're like, oh, I'm glad I got out of that alive, you know. Like, that's gonna unfold before you even engage in that. We're so good at manifesting things that as soon as we think of them, or on the same day we think of them, something pops up. Somebody pops up. You know, like the universe sends that person or that experience to say, this is how it really is. Are you sure this is what you want? Chances are, that's a no. You're not coming together with this type of energy at all whatsoever. You have to reconcile the way that you communicate with yourself, with the universe, with everybody. Especially with yourself. Because usually it is so easy when you are stressed out sitting up in a tower situation before it freaking disseminates. And you're thinking to yourself, God damn it, if I could just do this one stupid thing. I don't care how illegal it is. Oh my God. I would so do it. And then a situation pops up and you're like, oh. And it reminds you that you have to reconcile with yourself how you think of how you manifest things, how you materialize things. I provide guidance about that on the first tier of Patreon. If you're a patron with me on that tier, I explain things like that over there. Just remind me. Last card coming up. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. When it comes to dangerous situations and people, keep your guard up. Keep your guard up against yourself and your unhealthy thoughts. Allow them to not come through. Allow them to not come to fruition. You're also... Some of you are doing this combination here. That's right. You're fighting so hard to keep a castle up when it's about to crumble. Just let it crumble. I know it's sad, but you know what? Let it go. Let it do what it's got to do and move on from that point as best that you can. Don't be afraid to ask for help from people who can help you. Don't be afraid to look into programs that may be able to help you with anything that is troubling you. There's so many resources out there. We are resourceful, yes, but there are resources out there that are available to help us in hardship situations, if and when necessary. Leo. Blessed be. Yes, Leo. I am on you right now. It is your season. It is your birthday season. It's most awesome. In fact, my first patron on Patreon is Leo. It's quite amazing. I love you guys. What is coming out for the sign of Leo during the North Node and their birthday season? So, let us sister know. This is exciting. Oh, love it. Okay. Got it. 3 cards, but I'm going to draw an extra. Love it. Okay. First card coming up is Volcano Upright. Okay, this has to do with laying down new groundwork because you got double earth action happening here as well. What erupts lays down a foundation for new groundwork, just like lava becomes rock, solid rock. Okay, you can actually walk on it, it becomes land. Something is erupting in your world. No one's talking about it, though. No one's talking about it. There's no gossip. What is happening, though, is not exactly within your control. Okay, because this says whatever I will happens to me. It's not within your control, but it's happening so that you could start fresh. That you could start new, let an old situation go, and begin anew. What's good about that? Psychological freedom. You got total freedom from that situation altogether. Once everything is said and done, you got complete freedom from it. You are no longer trapped. That is a blessing, guys. I see that as a very beautiful thing. I wish you the best of luck with it also. Yes. Absolutely, Leo. Whew. Wow. The connection there is uncanny. Okay. Moving forward. And we are moseying over to Virgo, the beautiful hermit. Oh, beautiful temperance, you. Yes, the virgins. I gotta shuffle again. Yes, Virgo. It's gonna be your season next. You're going to be ringing in autumn, ending summer, ringing in autumn. It's gonna be beautiful. See what's going on with you during the North Node activity of August 2019. I like it. Gonna keep going, gonna keep going. Okay, that's what's up. Love it. Oh, ouch. Okay, I need a clarifier for that. That makes me nervous. Makes me nervous in the service. What's up with that? Okay, understood. I actually get that. I'm a Virgo rising. Okay, so give me a second. Seriously. You're in a situation and position where you can work in harmony with your pragmatics, Jupiter retrograde. You're actually doing very well in this area. You're communicating quite effectively with those that you are working with in regards to what you are working on, which is why you're able to work with harmony or in harmony. And it is like, yes, woo, okay. But something unhealthy kind of comes up. This card says what you see outside of you, you see it's inside of you. It is visible. It is your garment. Some people are not exactly good apples, okay? Not exactly good seeds to be planting within a project. They are very disharmonious when it comes to working on something. Let them go, please. Drop all faith and belief in them because all they're going to do is set you up for failure. That's all they care about doing. They don't want you to expand, and they don't want you to ascend. I see an air of jealousy here. Yeah, absolutely. There's somebody who's like really jealous of you. Like they don't want to see you succeed on your project, your endeavor, at work, whatever it is. My love, this is what they want to see. Your daily set of sustenance. They want it to be drained of you. Look at the picture. Okay? You're not being fulfilled here. No, you're losing things. That's what they want. Because they're jealous. Oh, and they want to see this too. They don't want they don't want you to have your monetary gains from all the hard work that you've been putting in. Yeah, I definitely sense a huge air of jealousy here. Not freaking cool. So as soon as you identify each and every one of those people, you know what to do. Exit stage left. Let them know where to go, alright? Set. Oh, God. Phew, who isn't jealous of you, though? Really? Because you got so many freaking hidden talents, it's ridiculous. And then, once you start to show them, people start flipping the heck out, man. They get cray-cray. They get crazy, dude. Libra, we are on you right now. Oh, yes. My Libras, my Libs and Liebchens. Every time that I see Libra, I think that. I don't know why. I'm silly. Ah, yes. Okay. Hold on. Some of you are having trouble with scaling out on the work that you are involved in, or you're having trouble finding work altogether. There is something you're completely unaware of that is available to you, and I feel like this information had been held back by somebody so that you don't find it. There might be I think there's a sense of competition here. Not so much jealousy, but competition. Excuse me. You might be dealing with somebody who really just is naturally heavily competitive. Good news. The universe is on your side. When it's upright, they're just kind of falling back and watching what you're doing. But right now they're on your side. It says, in my weakness, do not forsake me. Do not be afraid of my power. Oh, you're being empowered now. You are. Because somebody's trying to hold you back. Not out of jealousy, but because they feel competitive. I asked what you can do about it, Libra. It's not within your control because the universe is on your side. Fate is going to happen. Allow it to take over. And that is the judgment point there. Ooh, this way you can expand and ascend and rise to the occasion. This says, I am controlling the uncontrollable. Do not be ignorant of me. Be on your guard. Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry, because that thing that you are unaware of is the fact that the universe and all of yours are on your side, first off. Secondly, when you surrender, that's when beautiful things begin. So don't worry about it. You're going to be okay. Yeah. Jeez. That's pretty crazy. Well, at least you're not dealing with jealousy, so that's good news. You're just dealing with some people that have got this hanker for competition. They're just I'm hangry. I'm starving. They're like a pack of wolves when they go out there. Just ready to pick at whatever it is that's trying to float your way. The universe is like, no. Wrong exit, you're blocking traffic, keep it moving. Alright. We are on Scorpio. In a second. Gonna shuffle these, Scorpio, and we will get some answers for you. Absolutely. I know a person who is a Libra and Scorpio cusp. Shout outs, how you doing? That's right. What? It happens. Yeah, it does. It's beautiful. So what is happening for Scorpio during August within the North Node energy? Cancer is in the North Node. What is up? Oh, ouch. Okay. You're not just looking at drama. You're looking at a crisis that is happening with another person. Wind inverted, that card, drama. Father of Earth, crisis. Yeah. Someone around you or somebody that you've been watching or keeping an eye on is having a serious freaking crisis, or is at least acting like they are, only because they are totally emotionally immature. They just want to get your attention. This is drumming up a lot of gossip. Okay, absolutely. However, you don't have to worry about a snake biting you because you have the eye to see what's going on. And you can navigate this. Thank goodness, man. One more card. I'm curious. What? That's insane. Ooh, Scorpio. For some of you, it could be a situation outside of the home. It's not inside of the home, it's outside of the home. Somebody who's emotionally immature is trying to drum up all kinds of gossip about what's going on in your home life, even though they're not there or ever there. They know nothing about your life anymore. That's essentially what's going on. Acting like they're in some kind of crisis when they're not. Maybe they are going through a crisis, but it's got nothing to do with you. They're trying to involve you in it somehow. Keep your eye out for that. It's a little bit crazy if you ask me. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Leave the bitch. I'm you know. Oh my god, like whatever. Let that go. Okay, Capricorn. North Node energy during August 2019 for Capricorn, please. I'm like, what the? Awesome. Okay. Mm-hmm. I like it. Me like you lot. I do, I love it. It's awesome. You, right now, as a judgment point, are looking at psychological freedom. Freeing yourself from things that others may have convinced you of, or things that you told yourself that would hold you back. You're letting it go. It's no longer a part of you. I love that shit. Okay? You got full inverted as well. I love that. It says, I'm the unlearned and they can learn from me. You're in a position to be teaching somebody something. I don't know what exactly that is, what it's going to be, but when the time arrives, you already have the knowledge to dispense, and you could do it at the drop of a hat, letting it roll off your tongue like it ain't nobody's business except yours because you know better, right? Yeah. Third card coming up. It is not going to end ugly. It's okay. It's actually going to be quite peaceful. Surprise, surprise. I like that. Whew. 2 air cards. 1 spirit, so you may be dealing with an earth sign, and that would be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, one of those. So please keep that in mind, okay? All right. Okay. Just putting these together, and we are moving on to Sagittarius. Okay. The Archers. Half human, half beast. My kind of people. I got Sagittarius in my moon. Hey, Dad. And the moon's my ruler, so it's like half the time. Funny, half the time. Half human, half beast. But yeah, half the time. Kind of rules over, you know, my desires, my thinking, my passion, what I go for, what I go after. Basically kind of rules over, like, yeah, the majority of my emotions. I enjoy that, actually. I like working with that energy. I really do. Sagittarius. Yes. Yes. Oh, friggin' A. Yeah, bring them all out. Let me know. Yeah. Woo! I'm excited. Alright. First card coming up. I really love this. Law and system upright. Whether that be the systemic law, universal law, right? Because you got all eyes watching you. Neighborhood law, right? You know, like, sometimes that's the case. We also have 11 here, which is this number of self-mastery. You, despite the Jupiter retrograde, are scaling out a little bit, just not that much. You're doing it as much as you can. This says, I'm the one who is called justice, and I'm gross iniquity. Everything that you are doing is just and perfectly okay, despite the fact that the Jupiter retrograde calls people to really focus more on the pragmatics and building those up rather than scaling out or expanding. You're pretty much allowed to scale out a little bit because you know what? It rules you, and it's like, listen, you get the free hall pass, you can go. This puts you in a very sunny disposition and gives you more than just a feeling, okay, water feeling, of peace, tranquility, simplicity as well. Changes are happening, but within like a creative space. I don't know what that means for you, but that's going on. Question. Okay. That is clarified by a fire card as well. Yeah, I asked in silence, is anybody pointing the finger at Sagittarius right now? You know what? Yeah. It's only one person though. Okay. Yep. This person's totally small. They think that they're potentially stable within fiery energy, but they just don't have it in them to bring about stability with fiery energy. They don't have it in them. It's not in their chart. It's in your chart. Whoopies. Gotta love them, right? Last card coming up. Mother of Air, upright. I like this. Because right now you kind of have in your mind, what you would like to manifest pragmatically. Practically. You're working on that. Because you're allowed a little bit of an inch forward because of all the work that you've been doing on yourself. You're still going to see a very good reward at the end. Just keep inching toward it, not rushing so much. And it will go much better than originally planned. So that's pretty freaking cool. Good job. I love it. Okay. That is very exciting. I like that a lot. I do. That's amazing. So, let's see what else is going on. Moving on to Aquarius. Yeah, definitely getting around to you guys. All right, Aquarius, what is going on with Aquarius? First off, have you been? Been a while. Yeah. What is going on? North Node energy for August 2019 for Aquarius. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Don't get offended. This came out in the cards, okay? So don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. Volcano inverted. You're not putting on a show now. You're done with being fake. If you have any drama going on, it's real. Whether you project it or you keep it to yourself. You're not being fake anymore. You're done doing that if you ever were. Like, you kind of dropped that now. So that's really cool. Because you did, things will be going in your favor once Jupiter turns direct in September. So look forward to that. Don't stop working on what you're working on. Yeah, the struggle's real, but it will be over soon. We are in August right now. Use the energy of Leo to push through any negative, upsetting emotions that are tied in with struggle. Just push right freaking through those things, man. Bulldoze through that bullshit and keep building because you're moving up. Love it. Third card coming up. This puts you in a very peaceful place. Very tranquil. Very beautiful. And this might be a time of making amends with yourself, with others, allowing peace to flow freely within you, and into everywhere you go, everywhere you are. Like, you're just, it's almost as if you've become a changed person, right? Not bad. Okay. Yeah. I had to clarify that. The peaceful thing, the tranquility thing that you're going to be feeling and projecting as well. Because you might have pissed some people off while you were kind of in struggle mode. Like, whereas beforehand you might have acted and you kind of stirred up some drama where there should not have been. I asked, and yeah, you're going to have to definitely make amends, okay, with anybody that you've upset with the drama that you may have caused. Now that you're done acting and things are actually finally getting real, you're finally getting real with yourself. Yeah, it's advice that you definitely come forward and apologize. Flat out apologize, not, oh, hey, how you doing, as if nothing happened. No, apologize. Okay? Honestly. Reason why? Because you're not alone. You're going to be surrounded by whoever it is that you have to apologize to. So it's best to make amends and not allow things to fester and the negativity to foster, because there really is not room for it anyway. The only way that you can let it go is, to cultivate peace. Don't just feel the peace. Yes, feel the peace, absolutely, because it fulfills you. Cultivate the peace too, because you're not alone. There are people around you that you gotta deal with, okay? Alright? It's necessary. Thank you. Don't ask much. I'll stop it. Next sign is Pisces. What is going on with my Pisceans during the North Node energy of August and Leo season? Oh, yeah? Yes. My beautiful dreamers. I freaking love you guys. Oh, yeah. What's going on with Pisces? It's beautiful. Okay. I'm ecstatic. Very ecstatic. Oh, yes. Very ecstatic to see this. Love it. Okay. If you're not moving, your home situation is freaking beautiful the way it is. Although there are things that you are a little bit unlearned from. Maybe you've just bought a house type thing, and you're learning more about home ownership, that sort of thing. Or that's going to be happening in the near future. There's going to be a lot of communication going on with this, because you're going to be communicating back and forth with not only stores, right, retailers, vendors, that'll help you to build on what you got to build on, but you're going to be communicating with people that can help you to do it either for much cheaper or free. Love it. If this is not happening for you, you're going to be moving to a different home. And it's going to be stable. It's going to be really beautiful. And I love seeing this. I do. Yes! Of course this is going to come up, the fact that you're unlearned, because it's a new area that you're going to be moving to. Or new neighborhood altogether. Every neighborhood kind of has its own essence about it. And, you don't really know about it until you get there. So a lot of communication is going to be taking place. So that you get to know the people that that you're moving around. Yeah, kind of figuring out who's who, that sort of thing. Okay. Really love that. Okay, good. I like it. Yes! 2 water cards from that. I did ask in silence. Is this going to go well for Pisces? Is this overall going to be an amazing thing that's meant to happen? Yes. You're going to step up with emotional maturity and allowing it in. You're definitely no stranger to surrendering, leaving the ego behind, okay, in order to get to the next step of your life. Yeah, the next step of your life. Hello, opportunity. Spring upright is the card of new opportunity. Yeah. It's gonna be really freaking beautiful. So, good job. Best of luck. Okay, guys. This has been your general reads for the North Node energy in August of 2019. That's during Leo season. The North Node energy is in Cancer and is going to be up until the first half of 2020. Okay, so if you guys need a personal reading, let me just go ahead and again offer you the option of joining me on Patreon on the first tier. And yeah, absolutely, because if you do that there, you automatically get a personal reading done. You don't have to ask me questions. I'll already be able to pick up what I gotta pick up. It's okay. It's all good. Just let me know what sign you are. That's all I ask. Nothing else. Yeah, because for me to request a lot of questions from you is almost like a tech asking you to do their job. Like, don't you hate that? Yeah. Anyway, let you know, you don't have to ask me any questions or give me too much info. Just, I only need your sun sign. I'm fine. Like, really. I can do it. Yeah. And when you join me on the first tier on my Patreon page, you're not going to be obligated to stay with me every single month. There's no contract. However, if you'd like to stay with me every month, you will continue to receive personal readings and guidance along with other benefits that come with the first tier on Patreon. For the rest of you, if this is where we separate ways, feel free to subscribe, to comment, and to even just give me a follow on Patreon because I post up free content too. So, thank you so much again for watching. Absolutely. I found it. There we go. Take care of yourselves. Blessed be.